LT Jazz, we are back, and today we face FIU that stand at 1-5, pretty easy. I almost feel like the schedule may be a little too easy, and it's actually hurting us as far as getting ranked. See here, um, just real quick, wanted to note I did force win these two games. I'm not trying to hide anything. Just wanted to show that because I'm having issues with the sim. The way I like to play, I like to watch the CPU versus CPU, and I also like to play. And if it crashes or does anything, and like I had a dominating lead, or maybe I was losing by a lot, I'll just force sim it for whichever team had the lead. In this case, we had the leads, but we played dominating football all year long. You guys know that. So anyways, I just wanted to clear that up. There are some issues with the slow sim in this game, unfortunately. I'm hoping that they patch it, but I've had a pretty big issue, and currently right now, at least from what I'm aware of, if the game goes down, like, it doesn't save your progress. So like, if you're in the fourth quarter and you do CPU versus CPU, and then you go to try and get out of it to play, and it freezes or crashes, which is what is happening, it's not going to save any progress, and you'd have to start over completely. And I just don't have time to keep trying to play games like that. So just whoever's in the lead at that point, especially if it's, a decisive, lead, I'll give that win to them automatically. But last week we played very good against UTEP. I know you guys seen that. 34-24, and the biggest news was Jay Fresh. We moved him from corner to wide receiver, and I mean, oh my goodness, 150 yards. He set the single game record, I'm pretty sure, for receiving. So that was pretty crazy to see. But today we're going to be going up against none other than the Florida International University in Miami, Florida. Hoping to get a win. They're 1-0. So real quick, let's see the scores around the league, and then we'll hop into that game. All right, so around the league, we've got Toledo versus Western Michigan there. Toledo won. As far as any upsets, Oklahoma avoids an upset against Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 1-5. Yeah, the simming is pretty. It's pretty whack. I'm gonna be honest. The simming is pretty bad. I'm almost noticing that the simming is worse on the online dynasties than it was the offline. So I did the Kent State dynasty, the season 1, on an offline save file, and this year number 2 here with the LT Jazz is an online save file, and I'm definitely seeing some, I don't know, maybe it's just maybe in my head, but I'm seeing worse simulation online. I mean, Ohio State struggles against UConn, barely beating UConn, but they get it done. But yeah, the simulation is definitely, I don't know, you guys might want to do an offline save file and see if what I'm saying is correct. The only negative about that is, of course, you can't bring your team builder on an offline save file. So that's why ultimately I moved to an online save file. Otherwise, I would play offline. Anyways, Texas Tech, we know that they, I mean, these guys were just a game short, right? They lost in the national championship last year against Oregon, but they're looking to try and make it back there. 52-21. These guys just simulate so well. I don't know what it is, but Morton there, this is his final shot. He came up short just a year ago in the big game. Of course, we won. Hawaii, see there. far as Colorado goes, they're still kind of, like an up and down team. So nothing too crazy uh, has changed for them. Louisville loses to SMU. Wisconsin beats Maryland. Okay. Kent State, they so much want me to come back. I mean, they fall to Ball State, so that's 2 years in a row now. They lost when I was under them against Ball State. For some reason, Ball State just seems to beat Kent State in this universe. Auburn almost upsets Georgia, but just can't do it. 38-30, Georgia wins. Clemson, who was ranked number 2 in the country, by the way, loses to Florida State 29-13. And Florida State, yes, that's right. Florida State is ranked number 1. Let's go. Okay, I gotta go for Florida State. Okay, I gotta root for them. Um, Utah wins Cincinnati. I really do hope that there's an update on the simming. I would like to see, those better schools do a little bit better in the simulation as well. Of course, we want upsets in the game, but if it's just random or not as or if it happens more frequently, then it's not really considered an upset, is it? Right? As Penn State barely gets past Rutgers, but they do. So Penn State is now back on the rise. They've only lost the game so far this year. But yeah, that's kind of like how I see it. If, LSU, oh my goodness. So LSU is now fallen completely apart. They're 2-4, and they got beat by Vanderbilt. So LSU is now what Vanderbilt really is in real life. So this isn't real life though. This is the Metro universe. So hey, it's all good. But Miami Hurricanes are doing good. We beat Stanford there. But yeah, if upsets aren't if they're happening all the time, then it's not really considered an upset. USC does hold on and beat Notre Dame. Oregon versus Northwestern, and Oregon is 3-3. I just don't think that they deserve a top 15. You know what I mean? I know they're losing against some schools, some good schools and stuff, but you got Alabama losing to Tennessee here. Tennessee 6-1. Alabama's 3-3. Florida beats Texas there, and outside of that, I mean, you got UCLA losing to a brand new school, the Oahu Nene. So James Bell has turned Oahu around. I mean, we haven't even won against a good school like UCLA. So I would say the Nenes are almost doing better than us. Ultimately, I do think that there's just too many wild upsets in a way. They do need to, address that. The simulation engine definitely doesn't seem as good as what it once was. Now, I will say that I did just once year on an offline save file, and it did seem better. So I don't know. Maybe there is something to what I'm saying, or maybe I just maybe offline is just as bad as online. I don't know. But either way, we're going to keep playing. I'm still having a lot of fun. I'm not going to, sit here and complain too much. So real quick before we hop into this game, the top 25 is Florida State. So I'm kind of just basing off overall. You can see there, 87 overall. That's fine. That's a high overall. Oklahoma is ranked 2. They're 87 overall. You got Georgia 91, which in my universe right now they have the highest overall out of the whole league. So that's pretty good. Then of course Texas Tech at 84. So there's some of the higher schools are up there for sure. Then you have BYU. They're the lowest actually that's in the top 25 at 80. So this is the top 25 as it is right now. The teams racing for the playoff berth here in season number 2. I will say Michigan has fallen since season 1. They were like I think it was like 89 or something. So they're 87. So they lost a lot of seniors. So they've gotten a little worse, and they're 3-3 now. But man, what a fall off. They're 87 overall. You feel like they would still be able to compete a little better than what they're doing. Arizona's playing good as well. We're not far off from the, competing in the top 25 if we're going by overalls, because the LT Jazz are 77 overall. So either way, I will say I like the ranking system at least, because even though we're 6-0, we have not beat a school that's worth, getting us ranked. So it should be a little harder to get us ranked. But without further ado, let's go and beat up on the FIU. Hopefully, they are 1-5, but they are a little bit better on paper by overalls standards. So hopefully we can get the job done as far as injuries go. I think we have the same type of injuries that we did before. Let's check them out really quick. Make sure that they're good to go. They do have 2 injuries as well. So, 81 overall corner, not going to be playing. And Brian Blades, the second, and then Demario Hines. Those are 2 very big injuries, so they are coming in pretty banged up. I have changed the injury sliders to 32 because the default injury sliders just seemed not to do, there wasn't enough injuries for me personally. I like injuries, it's a part of the game. So I did bump them up a little bit. So without further ado, enough talking. Let's get in to week number 9, the LT Jazz versus the FIU. And in next episode, we will be looking at our recruit board. Nothing much has changed. So next week, we will cover that though. So let's go ahead and get into the game.
Welcome, everyone, to Ricardo Silva Stadium, just outside of Miami, home to the FIU Panthers, as we anxiously await this battle on the gridiron, and this fan base is fired up. And this with 2 teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And when you take the field with...
That's for positive situations down the road.
On 3rd down, going up top. He ended up losing yardage on the play.
Negative play.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the FIU Panthers offense will have...
Of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and...
It's 2nd down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is an unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Unloads to the right. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Panther. Brings up 2nd down. The give out of the gun. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on 1st down. He fires into traffic. Picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and a little crease for your running back.
They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easier. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
That play just never had a chance to get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. From the gun, running back on the move. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Woo, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? He's got it on the move. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They'll try to blast their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23.
Putting the football on first down.
He's got it again. Got the first down and more. They get him on
Made the catch. There was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
That's what you... Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. The sure hands, it's Lee. They were... Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's nice when you can buy some space coming out of your own end zone with a nice productive run.
Snap the ball, thinking about, make sure we don't get a safety, and now all of a sudden you've got a drive start. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the 2nd level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got a man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, center go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The aerial assault continues. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 1st down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's Florida. And the punt team
In half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to scramble. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a... Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that pass is intercepted.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there.
Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Turns it loose. Oh, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks,
from the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
this is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
What the final score is. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll try to take it back. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line. 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
In the 4th, ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Offense set on first down.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
On second down, wants to throw. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning...
Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to...
And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the...
Off the play fake on a shot for the... And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. A good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And the ball is picked off. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception.
They'll throw it on first down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Lining up to convert third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name. And the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But and it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.